Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today I thought we'll take a look at the Amphis, especially with the the serro just coming out, because this is basically the similar kind of weapon. Its base damage is basically electrical. You can see it's actually not its base damage, it's its ground pound does the electrical thing that comes out from it. This actually has physical damage to it, which is impact, puncture, slash, etc, etc. Critical is pretty useless, status is pretty useless. It doesn't really look that good of a weapon, but it is a really useful weapon. It comes with one former, which is a dash, which means adding an element is really easy for it. We managed to get the impact up to 160. We added corrosive, which we seem to add to most of them. Spin attack didn't really go up that much. Attack speed did, because, well, I'll show you in a minute. So this basically uses the clashing forest. As I said, it had one dash polarity already formatted into it. We haven't formatted it at all. We threw Fever Strike in there to basically just add the corrosive energy type, because obviously we have Focus Energy, which adds electrical damage. Then we have that obviously also adds channeling efficiency. I almost forgot, that's a Nightmare Mode mod. Then we have Pressure Point, which adds melee damage, with the Heavy Trauma to add the impact damage because it's impact based. Killing Blow to add channeling damage. Reflex Coil to add more channeling efficiency. Fury for attack speed, and then top that off with Quickening for extra attack speed. So that's a 50% total boost, but we're losing 80% channeling efficiency, which is why these two are kind of needed to try and counter it. So including that, taking 80% off, these two add 100 in total. That's 60 from 140 from this one. So you're still getting plus 20%, but channeling is obviously going to be a pain in the butt. But quickening, it increases attack speed, and on slower weapons, it's not essential, but it is useful. So, as you can imagine, with them mods on this thing, it is ridiculously quick on the attack rate. Like, I'm having problems actually pulling off the stance mod because it's actually firing too quickly. So it may not be exactly essential for this weapon, but we did add it on because it just makes it so much better. And then obviously we have the ground pound for this weapon, which shoots out electricity, which shocks anybody around you. And unfortunately that we cannot change. That will always be electricity. Hence the reason we electrocuted people, we didn't cover them in corrosive. Because corrosive is green and base electrical is blue. Which is a bit of a shame. For some reason my combo would not kick off there. But it works pretty nicely nonetheless. I mean, this isn't like an end game weapon in the slightest. It still has its major downside. What level are these? 27s. Still has its major downsides. I'm trying to think and I can't think of a downside to it. It doesn't really do that much damage, and you do have to channel with this most of the time, which means you are going to be running out of power constantly. Hence the reason we have equipped the Warframe that has no abilities used. Oh god, is this? It's not. It is. It's a capture mission, and I have no weaponry. Nice. Oh, even worse. Oxymo spray. We didn't kill him, we did. Holy crap. Okay, this thing is actually better than I expected it to be. We do use it from time to time, but I honestly haven't taken it to this high a level. And I didn't expect it to do that well. And obviously with the energy growing back in the bottom right, you can see I'm not using steel charge either. So this with steel charge will be it's much better melee weapon than I first expected it to be. Especially with the ground pound sticking to electricity and not being able to change it to corrosive. If we could change that to corrosive, it would be even better. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.